a tic-tac-toe game, I spent a lot of time on this black screen, that would be comprised of tic-tac-toe games. So I've been playing with Kevin. So the idea is, I'll do 2 computers at first. So you can play 2-player, 1-player, or no player. I'll just do no player, everyone's a computer, and we'll not do sound for the computers. So the idea is it picks there's 20 different computers, and they have 1 to 3 skill levels. 1 is basically it plays at random. 2 will attempt blocking, and 3 tries to think of the overall game. But they're good enough to beat me, but they're not great yet. So the idea is it's a 3x3 grid of tic-tac-toe games. When you win in a small grid, you win up the top grid. The idea is to win the bigger one. So a lot of times they'll do moves that look foolish, because why would you do that? But because when you play, say, here, that means your opponent has to play in the equivalent grid on the overall grid. So the strategy often isn't what you're doing in the little games. It's about trying to win the overall one. So it'll say, hey, that move there, so this person has to play there. That was top left, so they play there. So it's all done in text, has a really small footprint. It'll play on an original Apple II with no extended memory or anything. But you can play, I'll just speed it up so it dies, I'll show you the one-person game. So it can end in ties, it can end, and it knows when you've won on the overall game, so I'll say no, and we can play like a 2-player game. So let's say it's Carrington versus a computer, and we'll do it with sound, just so you see the sound. And I'll play it at regular speed now. So you can enter the moves in either order. So let's say I'll go E, or now I guess I'm doing F. Now we'll do E1. So I moved there, which means the computer will be able to play in the same grid, which is usually a bad move. It did that, so it means I bumped down here. And this is essentially the game. If I turn up my sound, we'll be able to hear as it does things. Though we won't be able to hear until somebody wins something. If we do, I do G1. I'll play badly to let it win a square so you can hear some of the sound it plays. So I will move, let it go back to A1 again. Oh, sorry, I was moved there. I got to move in this grid, so I'll go A4. Though you got my 1 beep. Look at that, huh? Look at that sound. You impressed with my sound?
I am.
And then if, so I'm X, so I will let it, I will go, let's just dump. It'll move down here, and then it'll give me someplace where I can let it now. Because they're smart enough, because I'm playing stupidly, whatever computer I'm up will be smart enough to like win a square. So if I say, I'm going to foolishly play D4, so it'll go up here, it'll go, oh, well, then you're an idiot, and I'm taking a square. So, and then that's the song it gets. So everyone gets their own little song, and that's basically the game. It plays through until you get to a win, and then you can do repeats. And that's HackFest. That's what I got. So this is the code. I don't know if you have any questions about what I did.